Hey 740D, this is Dr. Zitzmann, and I'm giving you a very quick check-in about this week discussion board. So this is week 3. You're going to have a discussion board that asks you to describe the dilemma that you'll write in your paper. So I want you to take this to heart and really use this as an opportunity for me to give you feedback on the core of your dilemma that you're going to write about in your paper. So this is then a reminder about your paper. The paper is going to be written in 4 different parts. You are actually writing 4 papers that you'll kind of string together to create one full scholarly paper. The first paper, you're going to describe the setting in which a dilemma happens. You're going to describe the situation that creates an ethical dilemma, and you're going to name the core conflict that's at play in the dilemma. All these instructions are on Blackboard. I just wanted to reiterate this to you. What this means is that you need to pick a very specific, concrete case example that you have worked with. Okay, so don't tell me kind of in general, our agency often deals with conflicts between, parents and adolescents. No, I want a specific case of this person and this happens in this situation. Feel free to redact names or put in pseudonyms, that kind of thing, to protect your client's confidentiality. When you're describing the agency setting, tell me what is important for me to know about this particular agency. So it might be the number of clients that you have overall. I want to hear about your role in the agency. Tell me maybe about the mission, but describe the agency such that it's really setting the stage for telling me what is happening in the situation. With the situation, again, you don't have to describe with, word for word, excruciating detail, but I need enough detail to really get a good sense of what happened. So imagine almost that you're writing a case note, perhaps, that summarizes a very particularly intense exchange with a client. So write this, and write it as if it's currently happening. The whole point of the paper is to tell me about ethical decision making. So we're going to pretend as if you were in the process of making a decision. So write your paper, part 1, as if you are currently dealing with whatever the situation is. And then the core conflict is going to be either two of our core values. It might be some of our responsibilities or our standards from our code of ethics that are in complete conflict with one another. So reference your dog-off text again for a clear example of and description of what a dilemma is. But it's, you're gonna find a situation that's pulling you in at least two opposed directions, opposite directions. In this week's discussion board for week 3, I don't want a 2 to 3 page paper, of course, posted. I just need something that really kind of briefly summarizes the whole of your situation. But I do want to hear in the discussion board something about the setting, something about your client situation, and the core conflict. This isn't in concrete. You don't have to go with exactly whatever you put on your discussion board, but this is an opportunity for you to give that a first go and for me to give you feedback. To that end, I will give you feedback on discussion board. So please check back and read my feedback on the discussion board. My expectation is that you'll take whatever feedback I give you and incorporate that in when you're writing part 1 of your paper. Okay, so happy thinking, brainstorming, drafting, and if you need anything, please reach out. My email, or we can set up office hours if you want to brainstorm. I'm happy to do that also. Be well, and I look forward to reading your ideas soon. Bye-bye.